making this video about Tianeptine sulfate. So anyway, I got Tianeptine sulfate off of the Nootropics Depot. I got the pills, which were 25 milligrams a pill. And yeah, first off the bat, when I got it, I heard it was similar to Kratom. Kratom's banned in my state, so I couldn't get it. But I couldn't get it, so I heard Tianeptine was the next best thing. When I started getting into Kratom, the ban was going around. That's what got me into it. It's because I saw the headlines. I got into Kratom after that, somewhere around the time I was in nootropics. But anyway, so I got into Tianeptine. I ordered it off the Nootropics Depot. Got 25 milligram pills. And yeah, I took one of the 25 milligram pills, and I sat there. I kind of felt like a similar antidepressant feeling, but felt a little bit good. And I was like, all right, this is okay. So I took another one. I took 50 milligrams. And yeah, what I gotta say about that is it hit. It felt just like I took. It felt just like when you take 2 of those 5 milligram hydrocodone pills, or like 2 of those tramadol pills. No, like don't take those. I'm just, I don't use drugs anymore. The only thing I use now is Kratom. I don't even drink anymore. But I had a past where I've been around it, like when I was 18, 19, 20. But that's how I know it's like that. So anyway, yeah, it just felt like I took 2 of the 5 milligram, like each 25 milligram pill felt like that, like a 5 milligram hydrocodone. It felt exactly like it, if not stronger. And so yeah, I felt it. And yeah, the only thing that sucks about it is the sulfate. It lasts about an hour for me, maybe an hour and a half, probably an hour. No, I'd say 30 minute high, euphoric effect, mood lift, whatever. The other 30 minutes residual effects, and then at the hour and a half, the last 30 minutes, just the residual effects fading away, going back to normal. So it only lasts about, let's just say 45 minutes. And that's the sulfate too. The sodium's even shorter, and it feels a lot stronger. But I'm sure, though, if you take a higher dosage of the Tianeptine sulfate, it will last longer. You can probably get to that 2-hour mark. But yeah, it feels a lot stronger than Kratom, guys. It's a lot stronger. So Tianeptine sulfate. Anyway, I ended up taking 25 milligrams every morning for 3 days. And what happened was, I started taking it, and just 25 at a low dose, you feel happier, you feel some motivation. And I was taking it, and then on the 3rd day, I decided I wasn't going to take it anymore, because it's just to me, it's too much of a habit-forming nootropic, because it doesn't last very long, and as soon as it wears off, you want it again. And it really is addictive. It's about as addictive as opiates. The withdrawals are very similar to opiates. Like when you come off of Tianeptine from using it every day, it feels just like coming off of prescription painkillers. But yeah, so it's not something to use every day. If you can control yourself, then yeah, go ahead and use it. It's fine. And then also, if you have any type of depression, you can use 25 milligrams, 25 to 50 milligrams in the morning, or just in the morning. Take 25 to 50 milligrams in the morning. That's not a very euphoric dose. I guess 50 milligrams it was for me, but 25, and maybe once you get a little bit of tolerance, take 50 milligrams in the morning. And that won't have the opiate-like effect, like similar to Kratom, but it will help relieve your depression, because that's what the pill was made for originally. It was made for depression, and it was made as an antidepressant, and then I think it's prescription in other countries, but here it's not. It hasn't been looked at by the FDA, and it's sold as a dietary supplement. So yeah, it was originally an antidepressant in other countries. It still is in other countries, but here it's not. And then if you have a Tianeptine sodium, you can take 12.5 milligrams for depression 3 times a day. So you can take 25 to 50 milligrams of Tianeptine sulfate in the morning, which will help your depression. That's the antidepressant effect for the Tianeptine sulfate, because it lasts longer. Tianeptine sulfate lasts longer. Tianeptine sodium hits you a lot faster, doesn't last a very long time. So that you will take 25 or 12.5 milligrams 3 times a day. And and I also heard a lot of people who take antidepressants with it. Me, I would have liked to take it for the antidepressant effect, and then maybe take some 5-HTP with it. I think that'd be a good stack, and maybe even L-theanine. But yeah, and then if you go 50 milligrams higher, depending on the person, you will get those opiate effects. Would not use that regularly though. The 12.5 of the Tianeptine sodium and the 25 milligrams of 25 to 50 milligrams of the Tianeptine sulfate in the morning. You know, you can do that, and you can do that every day. You can probably do that every day with it having very, very mild withdrawals. If you're taking it for the antidepressant effect, the low doses, you'll have very mild withdrawals. Probably not very many any withdrawals at all. But when you start taking it as the opiate effect, similar to kratom, you're going to have very heavy withdrawals. Even on kratom, you have withdrawals. A lot of people like to deny that. I used to deny it too. I used to think, oh yeah, I went off kratom and I didn't have any withdrawals. But once you start getting to every day for months, you're doing 9 milligrams or 9 grams twice a day. Like, I take about 18 grams a day. If I stop, I will get flu-like effects. It won't be the worst thing in the world. It won't be like opiates, but it's still going to be very uncomfortable. So, yeah. It's the Tianeptine sulfate review, and it kind of turned into a Tianeptine sodium review too. So, whatever. Try to make more videos. So, please subscribe, comment. I love reading them. And just let me know what you guys think. If you need me to correct anything, just comment. I'll put it in the description. Thanks.